Perfect. And then gotta post it. And then we should be good. Bada bing, bada boom. That is good to go. Oops, I didn't have this one usual tab up that I usually got. Now I got it up. Who would have thought? Who would have done it, right? But we are back officially. I hope everyone's having a great day and stuff like that. This could be possibly our last sea trip. So, and before we do that, I didn't do the messages. So I remember that after I got off, and I was like, oh no, I didn't do my messages. I gotta do that real quick. So we're gonna look at that. Oh, these are all 10. My darling, I found you at last. When you left, I was scattered to the winds. But now I feel almost whole again. There's just one thing left to do. Bring me back. Yesterday I was reading the will. Well, yesterday was the reading of his mother's will. Most of the remaining estate went directly to him. Of course, to my surprise, she bequeathed me her pocket watch. Curious, I am not fond of this thing, but I know that taking it mean a lot to him. Can I help but feel it is some idle jab at me from beyond the grave? She was the type to do such a thing. Was I late some occasion? I cannot recall. Interesting. So, okay, the things are a little out of order, but getting the gist of everything and knowing some of the details from just like what the game was telling us. I wish we could find out what year we're in. If we could find out what year this is taking place, I feel like that would help, but at the same time, I'm not sure. Your progress will not be saved from this point onwards. Are you sure? Yes. We gotta risk it for the biscuit now. The relics are coming with us. We should wait for the fog to thicken. With luck, the seas will remain unaware of our intentions. Waiting for the right time. "1 a.m. Now our destination is the open expanse to the west of the Great Marrow. It's marked on the map. We must not tarry on the open waters, not with such a significant cargo. Make haste." Okay, so he's on the vessel now. Okay, so it's not that far off. Oh, big red light. The big beam of all things. Hello, Jessica. How are you? Hope all is well. Hope all is good. And thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well today. Let's see. This is the place. This is where she was taken from us. Where we can at last bring her back. Only here, and only because of what we've achieved. He opens the book and begins to read aloud. To release a lost one, frozen in time. He throws the pocket watch overboard. Ethereal by change in the deep. He throws the necklace overboard. Okay, yeah, sure. I'll take a look whenever I get a chance after I'm done and maybe later in the day. But thank you, I appreciate it. Bind him to this world once more. He throws the ring overboard. Open the door to the starry heavens. Slots the key into the locket of the music box. And lay the weary world to rest. He throws the music box overboard, its key left unturned. Achievement find a use for the relics. Sounds like there's something underneath. Possibly. Oh my goodness. Is it actually her? And there's something coming out of the water. Okay, that's awesome. It looks like a face. Oh, never mind. It's too... No, never mind. It's definitely not a face. Bruh. That's how the game ends. Oh my goodness. What? Interesting. I don't know why. That, I mean, this particular place is on fire. I don't remember reading that this place, it kind of, like all the places left in the diaries and notes is all very vague. I didn't think it would be this location that's the one that could be the cause of it all, maybe? It's a... And the lighthouse isn't on either, I just realized that too. I don't know how I didn't see it notice that. There is a light in the background. Greenish. I wonder if that's anything. Here, maybe my mouse will... Okay. This thing right there. Try to circle it without bothering it. I wonder if that has anything to do with anything. Oops, I don't know how to get my mouse undone. There we go. That is a little unfortunate. Another game where I was like thinking, oh, there's no way it's just like one small segment. It turns out this is actually a very small segment. I wonder if this won't mess up anything, right? It doesn't. Okay. Let me see if there's any DLC for this game. I know there's DLC. But I don't know what there is. So there's the Iron Rig, and then the Pale Reach, and Blackstone Key. Interesting. Second time where we've got played a game and it's just like ended on an odd note. Let's see if there's any other cutscenes. Because I still think it's a pretty good game. I've had a very fun time doing all my fishing and stuff like that. I think it's very cool. But if that's the case, unfortunately, it's like 2 days in a row where I'm like, not 2 days in a row, 2 games in a row where I've gotten the ending really quickly into the start of it, and I'm like, what? I wonder what the thing is that. I got so many questions. I'm assuming that there's more stuff to like find in the game that helps pinpoint everything. Not pinpoint, but more so give clarification of certain things, maybe? Maybe? I'm not. I know we still have, like, I think we have, like, a ton of fish we still have to collect. Like, I don't think that's. Let me look up to see if there's actually a different ending, or if there's multiple endings. I forgot. Yeah. Oh, tabs are the wrong thing. Why is it not? There we go. Okay. So there is two different endings, a bad and good ending. Oh, okay. Oh, so I might be able to get. We might be able to go do the good ending because I didn't follow through with. I'm gonna spoil it here, but reading how to get the good ending, I basically have it. It's just that I chose a last minute option that changed it. Uh, yeah, it seems like I just the one option I changed about it may be the reason or how to get the other ending. And it starts here. Okay, let me see if I can actually do it. Can I? It was this. Okay. Basically, like us confronting him about the bug where I stepped out. Or I stopped. Interesting. You're pathetic. The Book of the Deep is in your hands. Understand this. Plainly before you sink us into despair, I know how to bring her back. It's all right there on the pages, and now you've seen its power firsthand. We wield the power to release her from her slumber. We can undo everything, undo what you did. Okay. And then we're gonna go Well, thankfully, I found the old keeper. And then I think it said to go here. And talk to the lighthouse keeper. What is it? You have it. This whole time, have you not? It doesn't matter. Make the most of this window of lucidity. Now's the time to act. Do you still remember where it happened? In the gloomy darkness behind the bay. When you are ready, I'll point the way. Okay, yes. I guess 1 a.m. again? It's time. I'll point the way. Follow my light. Go and do what's right. For her. Throw it back. So this is the same location, I guess? Oh, I just noticed too. The time doesn't change. Which is interesting. Is it actually that far out? Will the map actually tell? It is, okay. Oh, my sea legs. Oh, my sea legs. Right here. This is the place. Throw it back. Look, struggles in your grass. Its weight somehow shifting from side to side. Silver ribbons flail pathetically against your fingers. You hold it high above your head. A low groan rumbles from the book, echoed by another from the depths. You throw it into the foaming water. Got another achievement. You know what happens here? Probably nothing because we didn't recite anything. Oh. Maybe not. Oh. I love the Northern Lights in this game. That is so cool. Or the Auroran Lights, or better called. Wow, that... I mean, to be fair, like, yeah, this is considered the good ending, but I didn't think the fish was actually going to eat us. But yeah, I mean, it's a good ending because people didn't die. Well, I mean, we did, but for a good reason. Which I get. It's just interesting. It's very interesting. Let me read what it says. Okay. I mean, I kind of figured. I'm just reading it off of this thing. It's just interesting to read about sometimes when you read these things about the good endings and bad endings. They're cool. But yeah, that was Dredged. I mean, it's a good game still. I don't think it's a bad game by any means or any shape or form. I think it's good. It's just that I think the issue that I'm having is the story pieces, but that is like entirely on my end to do. It's not something that is the game's fault because it's clearly in the game. It's just a matter of me going out and looking for it. I wonder what the notes mean. Because that was something I was like, I was already curious. I was already curious about the notes stuff. Because I was like, what do you mean by notes? And now we have just all the messages. So I'm curious about. I'm just curious what the notes would have written on them if we can find them. But what a game. I was drinking more sparkling water while this game loads. I don't know when to talk because I want to interrupt if a cutscene's here. Or if a cutscene pops up. I feel like that would be very bad. If I'm just here yapping and then a cutscene comes back to play and I'm like, blah, 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 blah. I guess while we're waiting, what I could do is pull up my Steam thing. And I think we're going to continue to play Dredge for a bit because I actually still aiming to. I want to try to do some more upgrades. And I kind of just, like I said, I've enjoyed this game. So it's not like I'm mad about it. So I've had fun. It's just a matter of me just playing, I guess. I don't know necessarily what game I want. I think what we're going to do is just play one more horror-ish game for the month, and then we're going to go back on track because we've done a lot. We have played a lot of horror games this month because we've done. Man, I don't know. Let me pull up my thing. Let's see what we've done. Because we have played this month Tormented Souls, Little Nightmares, and now Dredge. So I think if we do one more, 4 games for the month of October, I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's bad. I actually think that's pretty damn good, if you ask me. I think that's good. Yeah, like yeah, we can do that. Well, because I think by the time I finish up another game, that would be like where I would want to be either way, and we can continue on with the year. Let me look and see which one I want to think about doing. Might end up doing the spin wheel again, if I'm all honest with you. Like I'm leaning one way, but it's like I still want the spin wheel to decide because like I wouldn't be mad about not Like any of the games, I feel like is just they're fun. They're games like clearly they're games we're interested in playing on here. It's just a matter of I'm not sure if there is another short game, but I don't know if I want to do that for us. And the thing's about to close, so I'll probably look at it again at the end. Yeah, okay. We'll probably just end up. Oh, it's kind of cool that we come back here. We'll probably end up like looking at, or I'll do the wheel thing, and we'll take a look at all the games yet again, and try to figure out what our goal may be. What we're gonna try to do. But yeah, I guess now we'll just sit back, relax a bit, and then we're gonna just fish and try and gather supplies and see if there's anything else out there that I'm missing. Probably won't be going as long as I usually do, because I mean, we could play some. Ooh. Fisherman, please help. You can barely hear the rasping whisper above the wind and waves. Feel the hunger. Okay, I can do this. But let me, like, what I was trying to say was, let me, like, explore the areas a bit, right? And, like, try to find the things that I may have missed. Or we can, like I said, we're just going to be relaxing, chilling a bit. Just trying to have a good time. With expected prisons, they pledge their hands through the gullet of the fish and tear out the heart. They stuff it into their mouths. More. Fill. Empty. Tiger mackerel. Where the hell would I get that at? I'm assuming it's like in this general area. Because he's out here, or the hooded figures are out here, but at the same time, it's... You can never be too sure with these games. They usually let you... Probably have to get the oceanic stuff. Let's check here. Ooh. Ooh, 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 that's actually really good. And again, I'm still looking for, like, the stuff to upgrade the ship. So, if all honesty, I'm probably just gonna spend the rest of the time just having fun here. Just diddly-daddling, doing our little thing here. Which I'm not mad about. I am not mad whatsoever about. I do want to try... The reason why I'm coming out here, because it hit me that I was like, let me try and get through these things here. I know there was like some stuff I wasn't able to do out here. Don't know if I'll still be able to do them, but we're gonna try our best. Let's see. See, this is like what's really good is that put these away. Assign this research point. Where's an engine? This. I don't know if it's possible in this section, but you could try to like upgrade everything and then hopefully buy the stuff. I don't think it's gonna be possible. Like, this stuff's like insanely expensive. So it's like, I don't know. Have I ever caught you before? I don't think so. Well, maybe I did. Those just look, it looked a little different. I couldn't tell. Oh, something's here. Pick up this stuff. We're gonna need the cloths eventually, even if it's not for the stuff I need right now. I need a wood and, what's it called? Planks. No, metal. Metal and planks. That's what I really need to be on the lookout for. Also, I just realized and remembered that the name of the one spell is called, like, it says, takes you back to where it all began. But our story literally starts at the Greater Marrow, but it puts us at Blackstone. So that's interesting. Interesting in the sense of, wow, there is some more deep lore or things going on here. Which we love in our games. We will always love. Another research. I mean, I'm not mad at these things. Like, again, this is stuff that I want to collect just so I have it. And we can do our upgrades, hopefully. I could get one more. Sweet. Also, I do know that, like, this weekend is TwitchCon. I saw that they are announcing some things that they're putting in beta, I believe. So that's gonna be cool to see. Gotta read into them too. Because it will really determine that if how or what those things are changing or adding or whatever it is. Maybe we could like take a look at them. Again, another one of those things where we'll probably just take a look after the spin wheel and see what they're do. But at the same time, it might be kind of pointless because I don't think like everything's like getting done now. It's kind of like, why should I look at things that they're probably not even done announcing yet? But I'll take a peek. I don't know why I didn't put these. Why did I not put this plank in here with me? We're gonna need these refined metals, so it's fine. Put you in here and upgrade. Now a bigger upgrade. Jeez, this is huge. Okay. And it's gonna cost a good chunk of money. Damn. Okay. Let me load everything back into my ship now. I don't think I need all of this, it's just that I'm putting it there. Okay. Well, it does take a lot of cloth. So there's that. I still don't understand where that refined metal is at. Because, like, I have only seen it appear once inside of an area, and I've never seen it again. So I'm, like, curious about where it, like, spawns at, or if it's, like, only in certain areas. I don't know. Like, I generally don't know. Oh, I need to rest. I also need to buy bombs. I'm also curious about watching, maybe not today, but looking at a speed run for this game. I'm generally like, speed runs always amaze me. Just because of like how people do things. I'm always thinking, damn, I never would have thought about that, or like, I don't know. As much as like I don't pay attention to what happens like in speedrunning like community and stuff like that, I always find it so fascinating of like how they beat games. At least in my opinion. I think it's like always interesting to see how that thing turns out. Because I'm like, oh my god, you guys are able to do this, and this. Never. Sometimes I find out of like how you're supposed to proceed during certain segments. Because it just leaves me in awe. I'm like, whoa, that's cool. I never thought to explore there, or I never thought of like I could capture that equipment there. No, I don't know. I don't think I need this much cloth, but at the same time, I don't know what these other upgrades are gonna have. So we might as well just take it with me. But yeah, like the speedrunning stuff, it's cool. As oh jeez, that was almost a bad turn. Even though sometimes I'm confused as hell. Does this only blow through? It's just the way out. Oh, there is a whole other thing out here. Oh yeah. We are gonna make our way back out here. Oh, see? There is something over here too. It's probably a flag. Which I'm not like super keen on, but yeah, it's a pirate flag. Oh, a pirate flag. We can put our One Piece flag on now. Yeah, I should be able to go through here. Yeah, there is definitely some supplies inside the... Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna park here for the night. Thank goodness I didn't really fish too much stuff out of here. Funny enough. Like, oh man. Thank goodness I didn't do too much work here, because now I can go and savage all this stuff here. Which is both idiotic on my end, but is now saving me. Catch 100... Oh, cool. I caught 150 fish in nets. That's awesome. More fishes. Give me them all. Give me all the fishes. And then let's pop you in here, and that's just depleted. There's also you planks. We need 3 more planks, I think, for the new upgrade. I don't really remember. Okay, it's depleted. Let's just fish. I don't know if this is a 4. It is. Okay, well, I can't really capture too many more fish. And then let's go back. Let's put these upgrades on. Or like store them. It's the refined metal again. We're gonna have to buy it. Which sucks, but at the same time, it is what it is. Put these in storage. Sell that 1 fish. Or multiple fish. We'll buy that. We'll buy it. If I find like one nearby, it is what it is. Okay, everything's good. Well, let's go out and fish. Let's do the main point of the game. Let's get this bread. get some moolah in us, so that way we can buy the upgrade, and then start looking at the other upgrades, and so on and so forth, where we just everything's an upgrade at that point. That's all cleared out. And then we can also see what we can make. I don't think this general area is going to have a ton of money fishing wise, but at least we'll make money. You know, so it's like I'm not too upset. See, this we might be able to, like, usually these guys, the bigger fish usually catch a fair price. Those definitely do. The mutated fish always catch a fair price. Yeah, we'll capture you. Right there. Yeah, we can capture one more. Okay, we're looking for only long ways fish now, real quick. Or you guys. Little bubble guppies. Oh. Just capturing all of them. Sorry, little guys. Depleting your homes. Is there actually going to be like one more in there? Oh, fuck. Of course there wasn't. Would have been great. There was just like one more. We could have had it. Would have been awesome. Oh, don't want that. See, $300 bucks. Not bad. Not bad at all. We just need to capture a fair more. I'm probably going to deplete this whole area of fish, just so we have it. Also, forget I have that ability of like stressing us out for it, like this. We'll just take them all and then rest up, or we can just fish these guys out. There's that. That. Oh, okay, it's depleted, which is fine. Oh, jeez. The panic stuff is really cool in this game. I'm not gonna lie. I can see why people could find it tedious, but I personally think it's kind of interesting of how they do it. All right. So now what I'm going to do is move everything into the ship again. Just gonna. We'll go to that one side. Jeez. Okay. So like, see, this is why we need to. I'm kind of glad I captured all the cloth now. Okay, so that's there. Okay, that's done for right now. Holy hell. Okay. This is insane. It's mainly going to come down to just planks and more metal. Yeah. All the cloths put in there. Metal. Yeah, I don't need no more cloth. Can I sell these? Probably not. It all really comes down to mineral and cloth now. Planks and cloth. So we're gonna go check that other side of the area and spend some time trying to gather up whatever we can over there. And also in the hopes of just capturing more fish, hopefully. Also, my voice is a little different. It's because I moved my mic a bit. I was like, let me bring it over here. But okay, like this is fine. We have so much space now. So like this is, you're just gonna board up the ship with everything I can get. And then we gotta worry about these upgrades we gotta get. Not like worrying per se, but more so getting them. Gotta have the money to get the upgrades. Can I dock there? If I can dock here and like sleep, I can dock. You stand in the center of the campsite. The fire embers are cool, but the ash is still steadily blowing out of the wind. A large fat rock sits atop the charred wood. At the campfire, a handful of tiny fish bones can be seen poking out of the ashes. Oh, sweet. Find no footprints, but familiar symbols have been sketched in the dust nearby. Some have been erased with the hasty sweep of a foot. Interesting. Okay, nothing really here. But we can dock here and sleep the night. So that's good for us because I can just stay out here and gather everything that I need. Or at least I hope to gather most of the things I need. So there is quite a few things we need. It's just, like I said, it's just scrap metal now and like planks. I can basically ignore cloth. Oh, whoops. I'm just gonna ignore cloths now. I will take this. We need the money. I'll put that there. Could I do this one? Taking you all. Alright, well, that's actually perfect timing because... Oh, there is no storage thing here. That's awesome. I thought there was. Well, at least we can dock here. And then I guess... see if this is planks. It is. Okay, we'll take it with us. I don't think I have enough room for all of it. But I could... Oh man, the one fish died. Gosh dang it. Oh, a few of them did die. Dang, they didn't even last the whole night. I'll grab one more. Perfect. Nice. Okay. And then we are good to go. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Why did he have to appear here? I'm just gonna go straight out and just shoot on out. Jeez. Okay. Is it still following me? It is still following me. What the fuck? Why is it? Like, why are you following me? God, I barely. Hello, Min. Uh, Ironically enough, we did capture our pirate. We did find the pirate flag. And now, since the game is over, I'm just going around trying to upgrade the ship for the time being. I hope you're good. I have to go install the pirate flag though, but hope all is well with you. Let me get rid of. Oh gosh, dang it! These things died too. That's a little annoying. But let's plug in what we have. Let's plug in everything that we have. So this is done. This is far from done. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay. The fact that there's so much that we have to plug in here is insane. Well, at least I found that huge chunk of metal. It might just honestly come. Oh, never mind. I was like, it might just come down to planks, but it looks like it's not. It's gonna come down to quite a few other supplies. Planks is still a part of it, but there's other things we need to get to. Put that in there. Let's go back and try to capture whatever wood that was over here. And then I also need to repair some things too. Because jeez or Pete. That's our thing kind of slacking. Take the metal. Once I think we're done here, we'll probably spend the night here, but then we're gonna dip and teleport back to the mainland. Or the main area. Because, oh whoops, I can go get more from here, which I'm gonna definitely do. Install the new flag, because I really want the flag on us. But also, kind of see what's out there. Or like change our directions a bit. So that way we can go capture. Or not capture. Capture is not the right word. Hunt for the supplies we need to repair our ship. Upgrade our ship.
Ah.
Upgrade. We also, jeez, I need to fish. We need to fish, and I think if I want to do that, I think the best area might be the swamp, because I haven't really fully explored the swamp area yet. No, that stuff's fine. Sell this to the trader, and then I think we're gonna start making our way towards the swampy area. I'm hoping that that area well, at the same time, the desert thing I didn't really have a lot either. Let me drop both of these off. That's fine. Oh, nice. We got another achievement. We're just collecting all the achievements today. Yes, that is our pirate flag. We now can sail as pirates. Har har. Where is the swamp area? Is just like shoot straight out here and go, which is good. Just shoot straight on out and like head in that direction, your partner, and you're all set to go. I think also while we're out there, besides the main goal of hunting more planks and getting that few things of metal that we possibly need, I'm definitely gonna spend time just fishing. I need to collect all the little fishes that I need. Just so we have them. And just... Like I said, I will first buy the upgrades, but then also purchase the upgrades as well. Like, purchase the items for those upgrades that could help us. Better light, the better fishing stuff, just to see how our ship would like turn out. At the same time though, I don't really remember how much is really out here. Oh, no worries, men. No worries at all. I just appreciate you coming in and just chilling for a bit whenever you can. I do appreciate it, my friend. And hopefully it doesn't interrupt whatever if you're trying to do something else too. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's park our ship. I guess we'll call it a day here. Just so that way it's not too crazy. Oh, no worries. I can imagine. Especially if you're having those long days and everything. But I hope, you know, work is treating you as nice as they can. I hope things are somewhat settling down for you, or hopefully are settling down if they can. Oh, see, no worries at all. I completely understand. Even if you're here for just a minute, I always appreciate it. So never worry about that type of stuff. Never have to worry. But in case, I'm going to probably, whenever I can, near the end of this one, I guess we'll decide or look at the other, what I was mentioning earlier, in case you weren't here, was just, we're probably going to look at one more game for the month, and then we'll go back, one more horror game, and then go back to our regular scheduling programming and stuff like that. Even though I don't know if I would classify Dredge as a horror game, per se, it definitely was unnerving. But I wouldn't say it was horror-ish. I still had fun. But it was just like, I don't know. I think what I'm gonna, when I look at the things, I'm gonna look at the games I have that may make me oh, I'm sorry about that then. I'm sorry about that. Well, at least hopefully it comes up soon. It will be. Or at least I hope it is, and I believe it will be for you. Or it... Who knows? Usually, whenever things like this happen, there's usually something good at the end of the tunnel, and whenever there's not, it usually leads to other things down the road. But I believe in you. Oh, I don't need no more that stuff. But I believe in you. And again, if you ever need someone to chat to or talk about the things, don't be afraid to message me. Don't know if I'll get back to it, like I said, because sometimes I'm just ass at responding at things and I get busy, like we all are. But yeah. Oh, but like I was saying was, we're gonna look at one more horror game for the month. Yeah, it is more unsettling that this was than anything. I feel like. Oh yeah, I'm hopeful for you too. I believe everything. Things happen for a reason. It's like one of those things that I truly do believe in. It may not make sense at the time that things are happening, but maybe down the road it will. And if it doesn't, usually it helps you prepare for the next part of whatever it may be. Sorry, excuse me. I really need to stop, like, eating my dinner before streaming, because, like, I get, like, every time I talk, I feel like I gotta burp, and it's, like, so I don't like it when people burp in front of me. I find it disrespectful, so I'm, like, really sorry. Keep having to, like, get these small burps out. So now all I need is planks, so that's good. But the last game, I'm kind of, like, aiming for it being scary. Because Tormented Souls really packed that, like, factor of, oh shit, it's gonna scare the fuck out of me. Which I appreciate. Little Nightmares was unsettling. Dredge here has been more unsettling. I'm looking for I'm gonna look at the games I have and just look for something that has that scare factor in it. And we'll go off that. And I'm probably just gonna put them all into a wheel and just let the wheel decide. The wheel will decide my fate. The cursed wheel. Which could be really fun, or could lead me down to one of the worst things. I did look into the Dead Space because I saw people were having trouble with it, but from what little research I've done to look into it, it doesn't seem like that it's a bad or hard of a fix. There does seem to be like certain things, but I might have to tune in, but we'll see. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it, but at the same time, I think I'm getting like more annoyed with myself because this is like 2 to 3 times in a row, not in a row, but streams in a row where like, oh, I've gotten fixed my dinner, and I was like, man, I'm gonna eat now. I'm kind of hungry. And that way, like when I'm done, all I gotta do is just worry about the stuff I have to do. It's just that I find it like disrespectful for me to keep muting myself just to burp. That's what I was gonna look at. I was gonna look at the like what games I'm gonna put on the wheel and see. I'm like, so I think Alien Isolation, from what I remember seeing of that, I'm gonna put on the wheel. I might go to Resident Evil 2 because I do want to play the full Resident Evil series eventually, and then go back and play like 7 and 8 again sometime whenever I get the chance to. But so it'll be Resident Evil 2, Alien Isolation, are like 2 of the main ones I know pack that scare factor in it. Is that a crocodile that I just passed? That really packed that punch. Why is there so many mushrooms here? Is it because of my panic gauge? And then I gotta look. I'm just gonna go through my library and like try to see what other games are there. There's a game I have on there called Darkwood that I've had for a little bit. Probably should know more about it. Played a little bit of it, but then never finished because I was like, when I get back to streaming, I'll just play it then. But that wasn't really horror-ish. It was another one of these ones that's like unsettling things, which again isn't a bad thing. It's just, I think, to like even out our scary month, I want to have like a little bit of everything. We've had 2 games where they were unsettling, and then we've had 2. I want to try to get 2 games that were scary. I was thinking of the words while I was like trying to do this. We're probably, once I complete all of this, we'll probably just end up doing that. Because all I need is 2 more pieces of wood. And, like, just money. Which, the money thing could be very easy to come by. And I don't know if I want to do Alien Isolation, because I think I'm pretty sure I mentioned it, or maybe I didn't. I feel like I'm holding off on that one just because of that Hulu show, because my younger sister wants to watch it, and we're trying to make plans to watch it. So I feel like if I don't know. It's one of those things where I might get the itch to play it, but at the same time, maybe if I like play it now, I might like be more in tune. Like, okay, we gotta watch how this thing plays out and see. But I have to look at the library and see. It'd be kind of funny if we complete 1 more game before the end of the month. We would have completed 4 games, which is insane. I think, like, I don't even remember how many games I was able to complete last year in general. That's why I've been enjoying doing this, because it actually, like, lets me sit down and do things. There is some games that I'm still playing in my free time, but, like, this has just been, like, really fun to just sit back and talk while playing and stuff. I find this like very calm and relaxing and just overall fun to do. Come here, little fishies. Oh, okay, I messed up. Now, you guys are small. Do I really want to? Okay, well, the decrepit one, so I guess we'll take that with us. I also want to see if there's any more planes. I didn't see any more. Guess what we'll after this area, I might head to that desert area, because I don't think I fully... Not the volcanic one. The actual desert thing with that thing in the middle. We can go visit our dog one last time. Say goodbye to them. I don't see anything else that, like, really out here. I would have planks and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly. Like, it's actually kind of funny. I was like thinking, because I was thinking about it today before I even got on. I was like, man, if I finish Dredge today and we start a new series next time, like basically tomorrow, because I'm going to be able to do it. I'm actually not doing anything Saturday, tomorrow. I'm like, man, we're starting our 4th game of the month, which is insane to me. I was like thinking, damn, we're cooking with gas here. Collecting all these games and pieces and stuff like that. Oh my goodness, it was just that one fucking thing. Which is so cool. And then we'll finally return to Final Fantasy X, do part 2, and see how that goes. Because I've been itching. I've been really itching. Like, I've had fun playing these horror games, but I've been, like, itching to play FF10 again. Or FF2. Like, I've heard, you know, I've heard the rumors. I've heard about how that game is compared to the original 10, or the 10 itself, and I'm like, we'll see. I'm not gonna hold, like, I don't know what the best way to say it is. I guess I have hopes for it, but we'll see. Oh, exactly. Like, that's what I'm like really like, I don't know, like ever since like earlier this year when I like started to like really sit back and like think about things and like do things, I'm like, man, this is great. Like, I appreciate so much. I don't know why I was taking these things for granted. Yep, after the next whatever horror game it is, we will be going to FF10 Part 2 or 10-2, I think it's technically called 10-2. But we will be crossing that bridge when we get there. Again, I'm putting my hope. Is the whale like right behind me? Oh, they're right behind me. Like, I'm putting my hopes for it semi-low. I don't know if I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things where I'm like, I'm still debating about where we might try to go back. Maybe it's going to be one of those things like, if I don't feel like really playing the next game on my list, I'll probably return to, like, it might be one of those things at the end of the year where I return to 10 and try to do the extra stuff, but at the same time, I don't know when I looked at it. It wasn't recently. I think it was like a few days after I beat the game, and I was thinking to myself, oh my god, there is a lot of stuff here to do. Like, there really is a lot. Like, it's honestly kind of crazy that how much content is in 10. Oh, I can use my explosives here. Yeah, I am satisfied with where I'm leaving 10 right now. I don't necessarily want to close the door on it, right? Like, I don't want to say like, oh, I'm completely done with 10, because I don't think so. But we will see. It's just that there's so much content in it, and I'm like, oh my goodness gracious. And like I said, don't get me wrong, the game is worth doing all that content. It's just that, like, I want to do a lot of games. I kind of want to play a lot of games. And I don't want to rush things and then get annoyed with the game and just not complete the game. Or get annoyed with the game and get frustrated with it and then just feel like I never want to touch the game again, which I don't want to happen. That's why I'm always been skeptical. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I haven't heard much about 2 either, like 10-2 either, before I get sidetracked and go on this little tangent. That's what I'm like afraid of for 10-2, is just that I don't think it's going to affect how I feel about the game. I don't think that of like how I feel about Final Fantasy X, because I've loved it. I have enjoyed it, so I don't think it's going to affect me like that. But I'm just like curious about like what the hell did they change for people to come out of it like so negatively about it, because people are very negative about that fucking game. They're very negative about it. But going back to like the 100% thing, it's not like I won't close the door on it. It's just that for right now, I feel like I'm satisfied with 10. But I'm not going to close that door. I'm going to leave it slightly open, because maybe one day down the road I will come back to it, right? And we'll play it again and start from the beginning. Ugh, sorry. Oh, what the fuck? Okay there, buddy, you got that. But we'll see. I have been thinking about that. Because there's other... There's other games that I've just like thought up where I'm like, man, I wonder about their post game content. Cause like I don't know. I think there's only been like a handful of games where I've gone in with the mindset of I want 100% this and stuff. And there's even games where I've like had no intentions of 100%ing and then I come out of them 100%ing. So for me with 10, I kind of feel like that where I'm very satisfied of where I left off with 10. Even though there is still a very good amount of content still left in that game, which again, it baffles me that there is that much content in a game of that's that old. Because usually with games of like that caliber back then, they did put game like a lot of content in those games. It just surprised me of how much content's actually in that game and stuff. I might do that. Yeah, I think we may try to do something like that where I'll just tackle bits and pieces and stuff. At the same time, I'm like, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna have to plan it out because those ultimate weapons I heard are some of the most tedious ultimate weapons to get in all of Final Fantasy games, which is saying a lot because ultimate weapons in general have been the vein every time I've tried to play them. Like, I don't think I have fully completed an ultimate weapon run besides 16, but to be completely fair, 16's like ultimate weapon, like how you unlock it, is like super easy. So, what the absolute hell is that? Can I just rest and it'll go away? I can't. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Wow, that's stupid of me. That's in a volcanic area. But like I was saying, the ultimate weapons are just... they're insane. Oh, and then actually, you know what? Give me 1 second. I shall be right back. I am back. Back again. Yeah, see that was the thing too, like I realized, and it's one of those things that happens in like those older hey, I don't know how to really put this without sounding really mean. But like in the more older games, they really are unforgiving with you missing things. Whereas if you miss something, you miss it. And that's it. There's no, you can't get a redo. You basically almost lock yourself out of the game itself. Not the game, that particular item. That was a horrible way of wording that. We're just gonna, you know, honestly, hey, I don't condone it, but if it ever gets to that point, we might just have to do that. Not saying that I'm gonna do it, but the option's still on that table. And it's going to be on that table. I'll be like, oh no, guys. Oh no. See, and that's like one thing here is that like, I want to try and complete, not 100%, complete at least all the games that we play. You know, there might be a day where we play something that's just outright horrible. Or maybe there's just a game that I just can't get into. But I want to try and at least complete them all. Or at least, like I said, a majority of it. Okay, let's see if I can capture... Could I do one more? Okay, you are one ugly mug. Okay. You got all these freaking piranhas here too. Can I even take it? Take that one. Fish market. We're gonna sell some. Yeah. Oh my goodness, we made our money back off those freaking like shark things. I think we might be able to. Yeah, we have all the upgrades. There we go. Our upgrades are complete. Now it's just a matter of me trying to buy things to purchase in here. Yeah, that's what I'm like. Like I saw that there was an item that I grabbed, thankfully. It was, oh shoot, I forget her name. It's the one goddess in the game. And luckily I like explored her room after defeating her. There's an item in the back of her room. And you can come back and grab it. However, if you miss it the first time, the second time you go back there into that room, she's like extremely more harder than the last time, and she has all new abilities and all this stuff, which is insane. Yeah, see, that's what I'm like, I want to do is just like maybe leave it for whenever we come back, so that way we just have like a fresh time with the game and just go about it differently and approach it like in a different manner of sorts. Unalesca, yeah, there we go. I don't know why I forgot her name. Yes, the Unalesca battle. When that happens, like there's I don't remember the name of the item, but if you don't grab that specific item after the Unalesca battle and you return to go grab it, her boss battle. Yes, it is. Thank you, man. thank you. That was actually, yes, No, yeah, that was her name. I don't know why my brain just like debunked it for a second. But if you don't like grab this specific item, and it's related to the ultimate weapons, the first time, you're basically not technically screwed because you can still get that specific item if you defeat her. It's just that the boss battle is a lot more harder. Tremendously harder. From what everybody that I saw was talking about. Like, it's... And someone did, like, the math on it, and it's just, like, insanely difficult. Like, it's honestly kind of crazy of, like, how they decided to... Or, like, why they decided to, like, make it that hard. It's kind of funny and kind of, like, insane. Yes. I can't... I can't wait to go back and play, but again, I'm just like so nervous about like what did they do to this game to cause people to act like this is the worst thing they've ever seen in their life. That's what I'm like kind of like scared about. I'm gonna put this here. And then what I'm going to do, install. We're gonna see how bright these lights can get. So this is that ultimate light, right? Yes. And then there was like one other thing I have in my storage where. I mean, technically, I don't need... it's fine. Let me see how bright this thing gets. Oh, I mean, it's better. Not, like, too crazy about this light. But that's why I'm, like, kind of leaning towards going back to that. It's just... maybe returning to 10 sometime down the road with a fresh look about it. And we may try to like do not everything, but a majority of the things that are available in the game. Because again, those fucking... those ultimate weapons, man. They're something. They are something. The thing for like Lulu's, you have to like the lightning area thing. You have to dodge like I think 1,000 or something consecutively without getting hit, which is insane in itself. Because I was already having enough difficulty in doing that regularly. But, jeez. Let's see here. And yeah, let me see what else I have, because I don't know if there's anything else that I really want to do now, because I have all the upgrades and stuff. Like I want to deck them out just to have, but at the same time I'm like, because what? Volcanic and shallow. If I just buy like the regular, right? we'll just buy this. And what I'm going to do, go to my storage, uninstall, I'll install you here. And then we're gonna look at the feed thing. See if I can try and make this a little bit more interesting. Let's see. Sorry, I had to text my brother something. So like spamming me. Shoot, I don't want to sell this. Whoops. Okay. What we're gonna do, take this, install this here, go to my storage, pick you up, and then get one more of those jet things. There we go. Now we're broke. We have no money. Our ship is like fully decked out. How fast does this thing go now? Oh wow, we do be cruising. We do be cruising. I did get the camera. I wonder how the camera thing works. That's cool. Our little going merry. Hold on, this would look so much better if my fucking net wasn't down. No, there. A little going merry right here. Right there. So that is done. Well, we've completed what I was kind of aiming for. I don't know what else we could try. I guess we could try to explore these islands. I guess I never went to. I think I was out here. Yeah, I was. It's this one where it had more of these tribal people. Not tribal, they're the people in the hooded figure, which I don't know if they're like good or bad or what they are. What's another area I haven't really gone to? I guess like straight ahead, that big island. Excuse me. The big island. You know what's funny? I have not. It's another one of those things where I see artwork get posted on my like For You page, and I see the artwork. I don't see the story of what's happening to it. But every time I see the artwork, I'm just thinking, my God, Ishida, what madman are you? How is it? Have you been keeping up with it? Every time I just see the artwork, I'm just like, Ishida, you mad dog, you. It's kind of good to see people really appreciate Ishida's like work and stuff with it. I'm like, yes, you guys are finally understand what we were saying through Tokyo Ghoul, that like it's hard for us to even believe that this is happening almost near weekly and stuff. I did see something that was kind of sad, and usually before streams I like to get on Twitter for just a bit, sometimes throughout the week. I saw something like really sad about Togashi and how people were like looking at the older artworks and like Jump and comparing it to the manga books you can purchase, and I'm like, man, you can really see him struggling, right? See, exactly, like his artwork it blows my mind away, dog. Every time he does something, I'm like, I'm just, every time I'm just baffled. Like every time I'm thinking, how how do you do this? Like how do you keep this up? Because it's just every time, man. Every time I'm just baffled every time I see some. How is it going? Oh, hey, jeez. I guess you don't want to be bothered. How is or how is it going? I've been like meaning to catch up, but then there's like so many other things I've been like trying to read and do, and I'm like, oh, yeah, there's so much. There's so much to do, so much to see. Just like this thing I said about Slam Dunk and trying to read One Piece again. I thought I had time. I started like working on something, but I was like, geez, can't even do that now. It's funny that you mentioned that, because someone mentioned that it's one of those posts where I hate to say it like this, but you kind of almost take it with a grain of salt because of how people talk about things. They're like, if you aren't reading this now you need to. But when I saw the artwork with it, I was like, man, they're kind of cooking with it. Even though I have no idea what is happening in the story at this point. I don't even remember the characters' names now. Yeah, see, that's what I'm like happy with. When it was announced that he was just gonna release it on whenever he felt like it, I remember people were like, oh, he can't do this. He's not allowed to. Who does he think he is? And I'm like, dog, just, I hate to say it like this, but like, just shut up. Like, I'm a huge advocate for people behind these stories and like getting the time that they need to tell said stories and stuff like that. Whether it comes out once a week, once a month, hell, even once a year. If it's something really good, let them release it when they can release it. I don't see the big issue with people having different release schedules. But again, I know I'm a nobody online that just yaps away about whatever dumb things come across his mind. I'm glad that he's able to tell the story the way he wants to at his own pace. Because as much as I do love Tokyo Ghoul, and I love Tokyo Ghoul, still one of my more favorite mangas that I've ever had to read. I do think if he had the time with Ri to spend on it, I don't think it would have ended the way it did. Like, I'm still satisfied with Ri's ending. I just think that, and even from like those interviews, from what I remember, he's not fully satisfied himself with the way Ri came to an end. Which is kind of, it's sad to hear about, especially when he spent so long on that story. And it was such an amazing story, just for him to not feel satisfied with it for, you know, XYZ. I'm just happy that this one is kind of helping him. Or I guess a better way to put it is just like helping him do things at his pace, I guess is the best way to put it. Or more so, the better way to put it. Yeah, this is a really off topic, but it just hit me while I was sitting here. I remember we were talking about AI. Unfortunately, I don't think it wasn't last stream. It was probably the one before. And give some context, I guess, to kind of like paint this picture. Where I live. Jeez, what the hell? Where I live, I can walk like 10, 15 minutes walk out of the neighborhood, and I'll hit like a mom and pop like place about it. Or yeah, exactly. That's more so on the readers. Like, yeah, I agree. That's more so on us as a reader, which you know, I'm not gonna be like lie. There's times where I'm like, man, I wish I could. That's why I'm more in tune to read things that are completed and stuff. That's why I like read into more things that are done and stuff that I can actually finish, because I won't feel that pacing or lose the enjoyment of whatever it is because XYZ, I get tired of it or I'm tired of waiting. But at the same time, I think of Kingdom, and every time I return to Kingdom, even though I'm stacking up a huge stack with Kingdom, every time I return to Kingdom, I enjoy it thoroughly. I love it. I still remember what's going on for the most part. There's times where I do have to check and make sure I'm correct about some things, but I love it. Yeah, that's true. That is true. It's one of those. Yes, you hit it on the head. Like, I don't. There's so many, like, unfortunately, variables when it comes to this stuff, which is unfortunate because the system is set up in such a. It's set up in a way that I don't think really benefits the authors and illustrators, unfortunately. I think it's just. I don't know. It's like you need money to live, and you gotta work to live. It's like one of those scenarios where like they can't create with the time frame they're given. I just don't like how sometimes people like write it off as laziness and stuff like that. I think that's more so like for me, or like one of these takes that I have where you see people talk about things and I'm like, I don't necessarily agree with that. That doesn't really accumulate to laziness. Could it be laziness? Yeah, you can say it is, but I don't think. I think the problem with a lot of like internet discourse and stuff like that is a lot of people think they know better than the other. Yeah, see, that would work, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like I would probably chip in if I could, maybe like once or twice. But I don't know. I feel like it's just one of those things where people will. It could go bad very quickly. Because I don't like. I'm not saying I don't disagree with you. I do think that would be very good because I would definitely support the authors that I love. Right? But I think it could go south very quickly if an artist says, "Hey, I need time off to do XYZ, and it's gonna take me, I don't know, a month." Let's say they go on a month hiatus, right? There's a lot of people I feel out there that are like really entitled and stuff like that, where they'll be, well, I'm donating, or I donated $5, let's say. I should be able to get my manga chapter when you said it could. Like, I feel like that's like one of the issues with it. It's just like, unfortunately, we live in like this really weird time where I think a lot of people feel they're entitled to a lot more things than anything, which is unfortunate. And it kind of goes back to like what I was trying to say earlier before I got sidetracked. Was I think a lot of people think that they know more of situations and stuff that they haven't been a part of and stuff. Like, if you haven't been an author before, I don't know what it takes to be an author. Of course, I've read books, I've listened to interviews, I've read interviews of like what some of these authors go through day to day, what they try to accomplish, their working hours. But that's just a glimpse of it. It's not the full thing. But I think like it, as much as I agree a donation thing would work, I just think that there would be a lot of pullback and stuff like that. And then we would also have that one issue of companies getting involved and stuff like that. That's true. That is true. Like, that is true. I mean, it could. I do believe it could work. Most definitely. It's just like, I guess I have like this fear of, oh, there'll be complaints. Sorry, I couldn't get the word out. Or if they decide to do something, or if they write, because we saw how people reacted to some story changes or certain ways the story had. People get really annoyed over small dumb things. But I'm all for a donation. Like, if Togashi had a donation thing, even though I'm not actively reading like Hunter x Hunter right now, I would want to support him, because the anime has probably done wonders for me in so many ways that I would love to just know, or just send something like that. That's how I'm like thinking. It's just like so many, like, see, I mean, it's a good example because it's a true example. Like, people just, oh man, I guess it's one of those things where I guess we would have to see it in action to work for mangakas and stuff. And then I would also hope that like their companies would just not take that much of a portion, but at the same time, that's asking a lot, because sometimes these companies, they take a lot. They take a hefty chunk of things, which, it's another whole thing in itself. What in the hell? I'm just capturing all these new fish now. And stuff. But it's definitely one of those things where I'm open to it. I'm more open to the idea of it happening and seeing what it could be, per se. Could it work? Oh, most definitely. I believe it could. But we would have to see. We would have to see. I think what I'm gonna do is just like them to day 100. We're gonna call it. And I'm gonna pop up this wheel. So that way, at least we'll end on a very even day. As our Dredge playthrough has come to an unfortunate end. Day 99. And then finally, Yeah, exactly. Like I can't like it makes you wonder of how companies do things. Like I'm always I don't want to be like nosy, but I'm always curious about like what you see, that's what I'm saying. It's like I I don't understand why companies are like this. I mean, I know why they're like this, right? It's money. Everything revolves around money. Money this, money that. But sorry about that. But when you have it's always money. Money makes the world go round. And it sucks because people take for granted all the I don't know. I feel like if you have people like if it's their IP, if it's the stuff that they make, I don't see how you take away their money from the stuff that they're making and you're doing. I don't know. I feel like there's just there's so many things that's like kind of odd about. You're gonna hear an ad play because I'm loading up a little song while I get this win.
That means our fastest speeds.
The wheel ready. Okay, it is working. So as we close Dredge for one last time, if it allows me to, let me make sure this plays. Okay, the volume is up. And then I'm going to pop. Okay. Oh no, we can have this song play. I'm gonna just restart it. Oops. It's said. Why is this not? Sorry, give me 1 second. I don't know why my thing deleted its it deleted something off my thing and I don't know why it did that. Sorry, I'm gonna have to readjust something. I gotta refix all of this. Move this down so that way. Oh yeah, we got the best music in the house. I think I know what. I guess when OBS like was acting up that one day, I think it like changed a lot more things than I thought. Let's see here. We're going to plop that in right there. Let me make sure that this is like at the screen level I want it to be at. Keep that up. Okay. Restart it. All right, and then let me get these games out here. It's funny that it has. Oops. I hit that open. It's kind of funny. It has like the games we played. The last like thing I've done. So RE2. I'm just gonna put. I'll add Alien in. So that way it's in here. And I guess what we'll do is like the same thing as last time I did. Was just like we'll spin it. Whichever one it lands on, it gets deleted. We'll do Dead Space. I guess what we could also too. Let me just make sure. Is there any other ones that I'm like horror related that I kind of want to do? I really don't have that many more horror games. I mean, there's a few, but it's not like there's a ton where I left it off at. Yeah, I think those are like the three main ones I kind of like want to do right now. The funny thing is that like there's a lot of like horror games that are indie that you can get on like Ichigo and stuff like that are more inclined, but that's like a whole nother thing to do. Maybe someday down the road we'll like do some stuff like that. But for now, let's do this. This is such peaceful music compared to what we're about to do. The first game that gets eliminated is Dead Space. Well, that's... So it comes down to Alien Isolation and Resident Evil 2. And we are playing Resident Evil 2. Alright, so the last game of our horror month will be RE2. Which, I'm not. And like those are the three games I really wanted to play that were kind of mean to me. But we will start RE2 tomorrow. Oh, but a quick like a little funny story. It's not funny because it's actually kind of sad. It's sad in the sense of I don't know how to put it. It's not sad. Like, it's not sad. But going back to our topic about like AI, we talked about the other time. Before I forget this, because this is it actually like baffled me. So about it takes me 10 to 15 minutes to walk out of my neighborhood, and then I kind of hit like this mom and pop shop area where I can buy like foods like from just mom and pop shops, right? I like to go there to buy foods every now and then because I like supporting my local businesses. Yes, it was. Dead Space somehow was like the last one I chose, and it's still Dead Space is interesting because hold on, let me pull it up. I don't want to accidentally turn off stream. I almost did that. It's remastered, right? It's not a remake. It just says Dead Space. Okay, well. It's a remake. Okay. Pop this back in. See, I played 2 a long time ago, and I never played 1.
Brace yourselves.
And I was always interested to see how the story did, but
I think it's me. It's all falling apart here.
Hey, Isaac.
I just remember our main character, Isaac. That's it.
Where is everybody? Up there! No!
See, like... Dead Space 2 is honestly still one of my more favorite horror games I've ever played.
It's remarkable.
So I really think I do want to play Dead Space again, like Dead Space 1 day in the future. I do know that
Don't you want to be reunited
lore-wise,
with the people you lost?
oh no, it's fine, man. I got distracted too because I actually wanted to watch and see like how this is compared to like regular standards, so it's completely fine. Don't worry. But I think lore-wise, Dead Space is like a pretty fucked up world if I remember lore-wise. I think like
But we don't have much time.
spoiler alert, the whole world in Dead Space 1, or like just this world, this canonological world that they have for this universe, it's just fucked. Like, I think at the end of 3, I've played 3, but I didn't really care for 3 too much. It wasn't as good as 2. I think, like, canonologically, if I remember correctly, someone made a video a while back and I watched it. The whole world is just, like, fucked here. And, like, it's basically gone. Like, the aliens basically won their battle because it got fucked over. Like, humans just couldn't, like, handle the pressure. And I think a couple humans just got, like, manipulated into helping. Like some key humans got manipulated into helping the aliens, and it just like fucked the world over, and they're forever just dead. So I think the whole they it sucks because I think also the creators of Dead Space were talking about wanting to do more games, which after 3 I was like, okay. But I think EA just didn't greenlight it anymore, which it's EA. I'm not surprised because EA has this horrible track record with these types of games, and I'm just like so annoyed at times because I could have gotten a remake of 2 and I really would have loved that, but I digress. um but real quick, let me go back to my one story before I end up forgetting. And it's fine, man, don't worry about it because I was getting sidetracked too. um but it takes me about like 10 to 15 minutes to get out of my neighborhood, hit up mom and pop shops, and I usually like to eat at these places when I can. I haven't done so in like a few months because cost of things is going up, and I have um unfortunately I can't afford to like go shop there a lot because the price of things going up, and I got my own bills and stuff to pay. But I passed by today at one Chinese spot that had really good Chinese food, and I was like, man, I need to like I want to eat some Chinese food maybe sometime soon because like I have some money to spare. I might as well look into it, see what's changed, see what prices are. Like get some mango sticky rice, maybe get some beef and broccoli. I pull up. I didn't like pull up. I was just walking by because I was grabbing something on the way there, and mind you, on the windshield they used to have um pictures of their foods and stuff like that. They had took their own pictures and they placed it on the window to show you like, hey, this is what our beef and broccoli looks like. Hey, this is what our mango rice looks like, so on and so forth. Passed by today and it's all AI'd. And I almost lost my shit. I was like, what? Like, why would you do this? Like, you guys had like good food and you replaced it with AI, like pictures of your food? Like, why would you do that? It it made me so sad and mad because I'm like, man, fuck. Like, as much as I want to support mom and pop shops, like I just don't support AI and stuff like that. And it's like, and at the same time, like, I don't know what they're doing financially. I won't make assumptions. It's mom and pop shops, right? They barely get by. At least typically in the area I live and stuff, mom and pop shops, if you open a mom and pop shop where I live, you're doing it for the love of the game, or you're doing it for the love of what you do. Like you're passionate about what you do, or what you're opening it for. Whether that's opening a food spot, you're a craft store, a game store, whatever it is, you do it for the love that you love these things. To know that you may never make it rich off of them, but you also may never lose the place because usually a lot of people in the area I live, there's a lot of mom and pop shops. So like a lot of people in this neighborhood and just this general area, we support these businesses. We don't really, even though a lot of big names have come in here, there's still a good amount of support for the local people here who have opened their own stores, opened their own stuff, so on and so forth. Like we have festivals for every season, and like only the mom and pop shops are invited to open up a booth. And like people support these things. And like I said, usually like I think someone did a report here not too long ago that like all mom and pop shops here, they just break even basically. And that's it. And then I'm just basing that off of that, and I'm like, wow, you really got to do that? Yeah, see, it's getting more prevalent, and I was just like I was so shocked. I was genuinely so shocked that it happened. And I was like, "What?" Like, but at the same time, like, I was shocked because their food was good. And every time I went, and of course my experience isn't like the all end all be all, right? But every time I went there to like pick up my food, or every time I would swing by, again when I stopped by today, it was before they're open, so you know they're not gonna be busy when they're not open. But every time I went to go pick up my food, every time I went to go place an order, they were busy. They were busy. Like people, I think, generally like their food, or it wouldn't have been as busy as it was. And their pictures of their food look good. I don't know why they replaced it with AI images. Yeah, that's the like. See, that's it is easy to use, but I'm just like so shocked that they went in this direction because they already fixed their food, took pictures of it, and had like their menu with the pictures. And then just to replace their pictures with AI, like you already took the effort to make the food and then take a picture of your own food and put it next to your menu. Why would you replace that work with AI images? That just doesn't make it didn't make sense. Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I'm just shocked by that. I'm like, that's the choice you all went with for. I know I should be playing music over this. I forgot, but like, I just genuinely had to like say that because I was like thinking, what, like, why, like, generally, why? It just doesn't. It baffles. It really does baffle me that this was the choice they went with. Yeah, you don't know. I don't know either. I think like it's funny because I pulled up our like we have like a neighborhood thing. It's not necessarily. It's a kind of an app. It's kind of like a app website form thing, my Bob. And apparently this was posted on there. So it's kind of like funny and sad to see people's reaction to it, where people in my age group are like, why the fuck did they do this? And then like you have different people who are like, well, people need to get with the times. And I'm like generally just like, shut up. Like it's just interesting. But that was kind of like a fun sad story that I wanted to that I wanted to say, because I was like, I can't believe this is happening. It was like I've seen AI, right? Like my sister's school, when I go to her school, and she has told me this, her school has like converted to using AI stuff only instead of getting kids to draw stuff for the school. And I was like, there's no way they're doing that. I walk into like the office one day because I had to fill out a form for them, and all I see is just AI of the mascots and artwork, and I'm like thinking, oh my fucking god. Like, we cannot be like serious about this. Like, I can't believe this is the direction we are heading down towards. Like, why are we going down this road? But it's like one of those things where I'm like, I'm getting radicalized. I'm really getting radicalized by it. It's just funny. It's funny. Oh my god. Before I head off, there was one game, I haven't played it in a while, and I wanted to see what it was about. Oh wow, it came out 6 years ago. That's awesome. Kind of the trend here. Let's do the launch trailer.
Peggy 18.
Whoops, why weren't you pausing? This is called Darkwood. This is another game that I was thinking about playing, but again, I feel like it had more of an uneasy feeling than it did scary, if I remember correctly. Oh, I do remember the game, like the look of this game, and it's very disturbing. Yeah, we're gonna play this one day. I don't know when, I have it. We're gonna play this one day. It's yeah, I remember this. Yeah, the way this game. Okay, yeah. I should have added this to the wheel, but oh well. It's so cool. I forgot that it was like this. Hey man, you're not wrong. This is scary to me too. Like I didn't remember what, because I played it. Like I got it a while ago, and then this is before my big like my first big stream break that I had to take because of work, where I was like, I'll just wait till eventually I stream and play it, and it just didn't happen because that thing happened. But I forgot all about it, and now I'm like, huh, we'll play this one day. We will. I'll come back to this. We will come back to this and play. I don't necessarily know what the story's even about. Let me pull it up. Yes, the like that's the that's the best part. I'm assuming so. That's the best part. I have no idea what is a villain or what is an enemy. It had centipede. There was definitely centipedes. I think they were like human-like. I think. Okay, so Darkwood, a new perspective on survival horror, scavenge and experience a rich, ever-changing, free roam world by day, then hunker down in your hideout and pray for the morning light. Oh, that doesn't describe anything about the game. Like, that's the synopsis on the fucking Steam page. That doesn't help me with anything. Let me pop it into Google real quick and see. I did see centipede. I saw like mouth eye thing open, but I didn't see what what it was. Darkwood is a survival horror game in the mysterious expanding forest in the Soviet bloc during the late 1980s. Players control an unnamed man trying to escape a plague that transforms people into monsters, scavenging and forging a hideout by day and surviving by night by whatever means possible. The story unfolds through exploration, NPC interactions, and player choices, which infused how the plot and endings develop. Okay, so that will be no, get away from me. Don't spoil the game. But we're gonna cross this bridge someday. Yeah, ads. We will cross that bridge when we cross that bridge. Don't know when it will be. It probably won't be for a while because I think like after we do RE2, I'm gonna be like kind of like hoard myself out. Because we're gonna return to Final Fantasy 2 and then I hope, going off how long it took me to do 1, I would say we finish it in like December-ish. And then maybe we'll have like one more game to play, or maybe we'll, before the end of the year, I do want to do a cool little like recap of the year. Talk about like what I've read, watched, what we've played. Just go through things, kind of rank them. I have like a discussion of like how the year went and stuff. But we will cross that bridge when we cross that bridge. I'm more of a, as you can tell, I like to play the games and then decide after we're done playing what I want to do next. Because sometimes it's like really random in a different direction. Because low key, I've been reading, like I said, like you've seen, I've been reading Batman stuff. I might, after FF2, just start playing Arkham Asylum again. We'll start playing like some of the Batman games that I have, that I got like in a bundle for like really cheap. Might go down that road, we might, I don't know. We will see. But yes, this is where I'm calling it for today. I had such a great time. Thank you, Min, as always, for joining. Thank you, Jessica, for tuning in for a little bit that you were here for. Or if you're still here, I hope. We will be back tomorrow because today's Friday, right? Yes, today's Friday. We'll be back tomorrow to start RE2, which will be just as great. There's nothing better than more horror games that I don't remember if this is the horror game that has big bald dude. I don't remember his name. I don't know his name. But I don't think so. I think it's 3 where it has like that big bald dude that like chases around the whole building. I think so. But yes, thank you. And tomorrow we start RE2. Thank you, men. I appreciate it as always. And again, if you watched, I appreciate you all. If you watch us a day, week, year, months, whatever the time frame is from now, I appreciate it. I hope you all have a great and safe rest of your day. Let's buckle in for tomorrow's where we get the ever-living shit scared out of us. Hopefully not, but we never know. Always remember, get your water, check your posture, get your steps in, and always remember you're important. And bye-bye. Oh.